showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrives, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in the passing lane.
What's up, everybody? Hopefully everyone's having a safe and lovely Friday. You guys give me a couple seconds here to promote the stream for a second, and I will be good to go. Give me a second, y'all. But again, hopefully everyone's having a safe and lovely Friday. Let me get to the chat real quick. Salute, Chris. Happy Friday. What's up, Nate? Happy Friday back to you also, my brother. Appreciate you. Salute Trey all day. Salute Lakers and 5. What's up? Yes, sir. And basketball will be back next week. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited for that, man. I'm just happy that basketball is back and everything. So y'all give me a couple seconds. Before I get into the main topic. Let me see. Give me a second. What's up, Gaming with Isaiah? Hopefully you are doing well and the family. And shout out to my little bro, Isaiah. Give me a second. Okay, we're good. Let me see. What's good, Raider? How you doing, Brody? Trying to see if everything's going well and everything. We got 28 people here watching. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to 40 people watching today. But for today's topic, as we see with Kawhi Leonard being in the middle of the thumbnail, I would like to discuss No, I said Josiah. I didn't say Isaiah. I said Josiah. Hey, bro, don't do this with me. Don't do this with me on my jaw. We're not doing this. I love you though, dog. What's up, Purple and Gold? Salute, Lakers and 5 family. What's good, G? Not much, bro. Just chilling. Axe Boss Man DJ. He finally got me at the last minute. He came in clutch at the very last minute, so I appreciate him for that. But for today's discussion, while I'm trying to set up everything, like trying to make sure everything, like promotions wise, is going well and everything. So I would like to discuss potentially, I don't know what's been going on lately with the Kawhi Leonard news, but until I see like, oh, it's never going to happen. I saw that there's a potential due with the stuff that happened with him his contract may get void and stuff like that. So I would like to know like if his contract does get void and where he becomes a free agent, should the Lakers be interested and whatnot? So I would know your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. And then for people who want to come up on the stream, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Just remember that where's the link, guys? The link is finna put it here in a second. Just remember when you come up here, don't use the B word, don't use the F word, don't use the S word, and everything. So just remember that. Go on, LeBron James. Here we go. So we have LeBron haters who pulled up today. I salute the LeBron haters. Y'all got me a lot of views last time. Bring all the Bron haters here, if you don't mind. Promote this stream on Bron haters and stuff. You know? I'm trying to figure where my man Steve and Donald D. Venom is. Bron the GOAT? Yes, sir. I salute you. Hey, if you're a Bron fan, Automatic W mans, bro. But also, I will let you know your guys' thoughts. It depends on should the Lakers sign him. Obviously we can't do it right now, even if his contract get void, because we don't have enough money. But if we was to make the trade for like a 3-and-D wing, and then you saw Kawhi Leonard, if you have opportunity to sign Kawhi, then would you guys do it? The big one said, do you think Bronny can average 15? I think he can, just not right now. I think he needs one more year of development before I can fully confidently say that. Because I remember against the Milwaukee Bucks, he had like 15 points and like 22 something minutes. He was even cookie Giannis as well. So I think he can for sure be a very good player. Kawhi, not for a veteran minimum, yeah, without Uncle Dennis. Yeah, Uncle Dennis tripping, man. I used to be a huge fan of his, but now I don't know. He been weird. But now I know why we didn't sign Kawhi Leonard with Bryant and AD. So the big one said, Donald, my bad. Said, is Gafford on the Lakers? Nope, he's still with the Dallas Mavericks. He signed a contract extension this offseason, including PJ Washington, which I'm kind of curious on why with PJ, but I don't know. Maybe they'll use him for a trade next year or something. I don't know. We'll see. But the good one said, the big one, hey, go back to the basement. That's crazy. George the True said they can be interested all they want. Bro, no one wants to play with the fake king. Is crazy. I mean, we'll see. I'm trying to remember who's your profile. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what your profile picture is now. All right. Big one said, can the Lakers sign Bryce next year? No, we will have to draft him, and I don't know. Because I gotta see how Bryce plays this year. But if he plays very well, I definitely do not see him being a Laker. I'm just gonna keep it honest with you. I just don't see that being the case at all whatsoever. Hope I'm wrong though. It'll be nice to have Bronny and Bryce on the team with Luka and Ayton in them. It would be pretty cool to have both sons on the team. Good one said Boardman doesn't get paid. That's not true at all. Well, that's what you think, then all good. Luka gonna be like, I need that roster spot. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. But nah, I don't think Bryce should be, any type of issues anyways and stuff like that. So should be a problem. Bryce is the better brother. I actually don't disagree. I think Bryce has more potential. I don't know. I think people sleep on. I think people disrespect Bronny too much. I think it's because of the height. But yeah, I definitely see a lot of people say that. Like Angel said, if they Kawhi, I think he meant to say if they signed Kawhi winning 3 in a row. That's. I think you meant to say sign, but yeah, I know what you're talking about though. But the big one said, I bet Bryson Bronny can be the next MJ and Pippen. Oh, you really think so? I don't know. I mean, if you're that confident, I mean, I think I view Bronny more as like a Marcus Smart, and then I see Bryce more as like a very good like potential 2-way star or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. If that's the case, then I wouldn't hate it personally. Wouldn't hate it. Dark Angel said Bryce the cutter is cutter. What do you mean by that? You smoking crack, Scotty and MJ is the best duo ever. That is true. Whether I hate to say it, but they said no one wants to go to Cleveland now. What's the problem? It's the market. Bro wants to go to Cleveland. Like no one wants to go to Cleveland. The market there is horrible. Like there's no market over there. There's nothing. nice to go over there when you go to Cleveland and stuff as like a professional player, unless you're getting paid a lot of money. And then even still, you're just there for money purposes. You're not there to do anything. Like, what are we doing? Like, let's just keep it honest. Let's keep it honest here. LeBron really ring thirsty? I mean, that's any superstar though, unless they just don't care about championships. What are you talking about? If you're a superstar and you don't want a championship, that's you. But for what I know, superstars think about championships or otherwise it's a failed season. Purple and Gold said, "Did you hear about Lauri Markkanen and the Jazz contract agreement?" What do you mean? Lauri Markkanen is under contract with them right now, so I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Years left on his deal, so I don't know. And then the big one also said, "Okay, the next Shaq and Kobe. Then I love Bryce and Bronny, so stop hating." That's crazy. That's I disagree. I like Bronny and Bryce, but no, bro, this is too disrespectful towards Kobe and Shaq, man. I don't know. And then Bryce is not even a center either, so he's like a wing. Nino said sign Kawhi. I agree. If again, like if his contract gets voided and you make a trade and he wants to be a Laker to where like, hey, like, you know, like, I'll agree to the veteran minimum contract, whatever, then I'll do it. You know, this is not Kawhi Leonard at 50-some million. This is Kawhi Leonard at a veteran minimum. So me personally, I would do it, but we'll see. George, the truth said, get that ninja help right away. That's crazy, but I don't disagree. The bandwagon of the wagons of the wagons of the bandwagons of the wagons of the wagons said Lauri might go to the Spurs. Hey, that front court of Lauri Markkanen and Wemby will be nasty, bro. Both 7-footers who can space the floor. Wemby can be that rim protector and stuff and everything. That would be nice. That would be nice. LeBron needs to retire. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like he needs to. Me personally, I feel like he should retire. But I'm not complaining. We need to trade for Brunson to run the point, then move Luka to the 2. No, we're good. No, we're good, bro. Yoda said we need to sign Bobo. That's I don't think I don't know. Like I like Bobo, but no, just no. No, my brother, when was in Cleveland, they said no one wants to go over there. So what's the problem now? Marketing. I just said it. I just said marketing. Marketing. Let me see here. The bandwagon said at the big one, idiots in the comments here, Gerardo. Yeah, bro, it's nasty. It's really nasty. Ella, move Luka to the do you watch basketball? I have no idea, bro. I don't. Yeah, no comments, my brother. No comments at all. No comments. Yoda said, "Why do you think the Lakers declined to extend LeBron?" I don't know. I think they're. I don't know. I just think they don't want to pay him at the max no more, like at 50-something million no more, which is okay. It's cool, whatever. But I don't know. I just don't know. The bandwagon said move Luka to the 2. This is why these type of basketball fans are toxic. That that's funny. But you're not wrong. Luka, Brunson, Luka, Reaves, Bron, and Aiden. That's the 70. No, it's not, bro. No. Reaves cannot play defense. What do we? I don't understand. Like Reaves can't play defense. Brunson can't play defense. Luka can't play defense, and then you have LeBron, who can't play defense. And then not only that, you're having Luka or Reaves as your wing defender. This is nasty work, bro. This is nasty work. Should the Lakers trade for a better bench? No, just move him to the bench because I don't think we're going to trade. I don't think we're going to trade him. So just move him to the bench and then have him as the 6th man. You start Marcus Smart and you start Jake. Eric B said, "Trust me, Kawhi Leonard does not want to play with LeBron 100%." I don't know. We'll see. My bad. My bad. Give me a second. Get these trolls out of here. Hey, bro, that's your job. That's your job, bro. What's up, James Wallace?
Hey,
I
what's
don't know
up?
if you can hear me, but
Yeah,
how
I
you
hear.
doing, bro?
I'm doing fine.
I'm glad you're doing
So,
fine. So,
well,
what is your?
what is
My
the
bad, go ahead.
image I'm seeing
Go
in
ahead.
front of my? What's this image I'm seeing in front of my eyes?
So, what you
LeBron,
see here is like,
Luka,
uh,
and Kawhi. Who the hell
so
can
the
afford
reason why
this?
I have no. So when Kawhi Leonard contract gets voided, he's only able to sign for a veteran minimum because everyone else around the league already paid players this offseason. So he will only receive veteran minimum offers, and it'll be up to him to choose what team he wants to go to if his contract does get
Oh,
voided for the stuff that yeah. So I'm not trading for him, but if you can get him for a veteran minimum, which is pretty much for free, then you do it, in my personal opinion.
you do it. You fight for it.
I would do it personally, but I don't know. Some people
Bro,
say no
like
because of injury and everything, but yeah.
if he's not injured, he's top 15 in the league.
As a basketball player, I agree with you. When
Like,
healthy, I think Kawhi Leonard. When healthy, I think Kawhi's like a top 10, top
do,
15 player. I agree.
do
When
these
healthy,
people forget 2014 and 2019?
yeah, they do because of his injuries and because he's on the Clippers and he don't play basketball. So yes, they do forget that. Unfortunately, I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan, so trust me, I know what you're talking about, brother.
What I'm saying is, like, I haven't seen him play in around 3 years now, but it's still Kawhi.
Yeah. So you're on the boat on we should trade for him. Like not trade for him, but sign him if like he's available.
No, even trade for him if he's cheap.
So who are you trading for Kawhi? Because I don't think we're going to trade for him. I think if he gets, I think the most likely thing will happen is if he gets bought out because of his like voided, like his contract gets voided to where like you have to buy him out. Then I see that being the case before we trade for him. To be honest.
So how much will he be worth even if he was tradable?
So if he was tradable, let's look at it. You see how you ask questions, and I'm glad I have my stuff going on here. Give me a second for what I have set up to load, and then I'll give you because I know he makes 50 some million,
Jesus,
and I don't think the Lakers are going to want to trade for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah,
that's more
that's why I was like, I don't know. So let's figure yeah.
that's more than LeBron.
LeBron, let's see. Kawhi makes 50 million. LeBron makes 52. LeBron earns his contract, in my perspective. People disagree. So yeah, Kawhi Leonard's contract right now is 50 million.
For how many years?
So who do you trading for Kawhi?
Yeah, but for how much?
On Spotrac it says 1+ like 1 year plus. So I think
Nah,
for
nah,
50. So it'll be 50 this year and then 53 maybe. Yeah.
nah. That's not worth it. Maybe it was two
So
and a half.
yeah.
Because I know he would leave.
Would you yeah. So would you just hope and pray that Adam Silver punish him to make his contract, like to avoid his contract, and then punish the Clippers with draft picks and stuff, and then he becomes a free agent where he comes to the Lakers or whatever? What's up, Steve? How you doing, bro?
I don't think so that they would, but maybe they would be just fines on the Clippers or something. But voiding, I think it's too much.
You think voiding his contract is too much?
No, it's not too much for us as fans, but for the league, it would be too much retribution against the Clippers.
That's fair. That's fair. But what if they do though? Then what?
If they do, we should get him.
Okay. So you're on the boat with
But
that.
like,
How are you doing, Steve? Hopefully you and the family doing all right, Brody. The Lakers cannot get Kawhi from the Clippers unless completely bought out. That's why that's the whole point of the title and the conversation, Steve. That's what we're discussing. Like, if I'm not trading for Kawhi, but if he gets bought out, you cannot tell me with a straight face you're saying no to Kawhi Leonard for a veteran minimum. Like, you cannot tolerate LeBron maybe after LeBron leaves. What? I mean, he's missing his opportunity to win a free championship, but that's his choice and his decision because he fits with Luka. He could be a very good catch and shoot 3-point shooter, and he can play defense still. Oh, you was 6. Oh, that's tough, Steve. I feel bad for you. Purple and Gold said Agar in the first for Kamara and Thibault. Would you do it? I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't hate it. Like, if that's what Portland wants. Me personally, I don't. I'm not saying it. I don't know. Because I need some draft picks back because Reaves is better than Thibault and Kamara, and I'm not giving up the first. I just do. If it's just Reaves, okay, yeah, but not a first. I'm not giving up my first for Tony Kamara and Thibault.
No.
Personally, I'm just not.
I'm starting after these 3 years. Reaves is a franchise player. He's good. He's bad. He just tied to the brand.
Yeah. So do you think Reaves is like a what do you view Reaves as? Because I view him as like a high quality role player that he shows he could be a star in this league, but he's not. That's what I view him as.
He's not a star. Like he's not on the level of these stars, but like I feel like he should be the player that you have. Like teams move on, stars come in the team, they go, and Reaves is just there helping them build the team that they want. Because if you trade him, he's not worth that much.
Well, according to other teams, like according to other GMs and stuff, they like Reaves a lot. They view him as a star. That's what they said. Me personally, I don't view him as a star because what you did in the playoffs was horrible. But that's how
he's not star level.
That's what people imagine everything.
Like he wasn't in the draft for a reason.
What? Yeah, he wanted to. The Pistons wanted to draft him, but he said, "I ain't going to Detroit." So
maybe that was a mistake on his part. Right now it looks, but in the past years, that was a pretty good pick on his part.
Yeah, but the Pistons look good though. They got a bright future. You know, Cade Cunningham, and I like what I see from Detroit. All they missing is like another star with Cade Cunningham.
Was this the largest win to lose deficit from year on year? Like they won how many games, and now they got very good sorry, a very good year this year, and last year was just maybe the worst in history.
Yeah, they was horrible, and they didn't get the first pick or anything. So,
like this first pick stuff is just getting me pissed. Like someone who wasn't the play-in shouldn't get the first pick. Like the chances should be they should be non-existent. And as we see, it didn't make teams not want to tank. They're still tanking hard.
Yeah.
And I think it made a dilemma of teams that are in the middle.
Like my man Steve said, the NBA draft is rigged.
Because of the drama that it made, I think this year's was rigged. Like this insane trade happens, and just by God's grace, the Mavericks get the first pick. This doesn't happen on mistake.
Yeah. Did the Lakers sign him? No. We didn't sign Kawhi, but it's just a discussion to be had. That's all. Like if his contract got voided, or should the Lakers be interested in them? This is the whole discussion is, David.
No, but what are we actually doing? Like really in this year, I still maybe this is one of our worst years in history in terms of draft. It seems like a year that nothing will happen. We just kept our team and
Of course,
lost a lot
David.
of pieces.
Yeah. What do you think about this team? Like honestly, like constructed wise and everything.
I can't say it's playing maybe sixth, fifth seed. Like they wouldn't go past the second round.
That's what you think of this current Lakers team?
Yeah.
What's the reasonings?
It's just like what are we adding and what problems did we solve? Like I think the same problems that happened last year that was made us a bit of help because teams didn't know our strategies. We will use them again and we would get crushed because as the end of the season came, people just know how to deal with this.
Mm.
Like I still remember that night in Miami. I think it will happen again.
I'll say this. I think we fixed our center issues, and I think we fixed our 3-and-D 2 guard spot. I just think the 3-and-D wing is the only thing that we're missing, honestly speaking. That's all I think we're missing, and a better backup center. Because
The
DeAndre
problem,
Ayton is a good center, whether you think that or not. He's a good center. He's a top 10 center, like a top 8 to 10 center in the league.
that's
Who's
true.
arguably top 5 when he wants to be. The issue is like no one gives him the ball, and when you don't give him the ball, he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." But even when
But
I'm good, he before All
this
Star break,
this
there was a
this
stat of
question I have.
after the All
This
Star break,
question
he
I have.
averaged 25-12 on 60% true. Which is all that said. Oh, we're gonna shut you down for the year. What's up? What's up?
My question is like, do you think the same will happen this year that we are on top of the game, we control it, and just by a fraction of 5 minutes we're actually uh, trailing by 10 points? This happened maybe around 30 or 35 times last season.
I think it happens because we didn't have a better bench. I think what is going to happen is,
We have one of the
are
worst
we just talking
benches,
for
like
regular
maybe the
season or we're talking
Nuggets.
for playoffs or both? Are we talking
No,
just regular season playoffs or both?
regular season. I'm excited for the
Regular
regular
season, I think
season
will
this
be
year.
more fine. I think regular season will be more fine. You just stagnate the minutes between Braun and Reaves off the bench and stuff. So I
Like
think that's what it is.
I think we will make it to the playoffs comfortably. Oh, there's no comfortably in the West, but generally comfortably. But the first round is going to be insane.
Mm. Well, I think what my man Steve said here though is I think a lot of people, like, I'm not saying the team's going to win a championship or anything. Like what my man Steve said here, like, yeah, get up there, Steve. Come up here. I want to hear your voice anyways. I haven't heard your voice in a good minute. But nah, but James, I think DeAndre Ayton, like, he was good. He was really good with Chris Paul. Do you remember that when they went to the
Yeah,
finals?
yeah, but that was a
Okay.
long time ago.
DeAndre Ayton, whether people believe it or not, he was their second to third player, sometimes even their best player on some nights. Yeah. So because of that, like you was good with Chris Paul as a play, like as Chris Paul's your playmaker and just overall player. Imagine Luka and LeBron being your playmakers, who are arguably one of the greatest playmakers of all time to touch the basketball.
Listen,
Then not only that, you have a head coach who likes you and defends you how he does.
some
And
plays,
whenever people
some
bash
plays,
you, he had your back.
some plays that
So
happened last
I'm very
season.
high on Aiton. Yeah.
Some
Go ahead, my
plays
bad.
that
I'm
happened
sorry.
last season. Some plays that happened last season are maybe one of the most entertaining and beautiful moments of basketball I have ever seen in my years of the NBA. Luka and LeBron and Reaves, that was just insane. And adding DeAndre Ayton to that, the game is going offensively is going to look beautiful. I will tell you that.
You worry about defensively though?
Just like when Luka was on the Mavericks and we were watching him as just supporters or lovers of the game, we wouldn't notice it that much. But every time, like he not just not gets back, I feel like he drags another player on the offense just for him. That if there was a steal or something for him just to go on the offense, so he just steals another player from the defense with him.
And who is this player that you're talking about?
Every play is different. He got Rui sometimes. He got Reaves. Like sometimes LeBron wouldn't get back because he's waiting for Luka to do something. That was just too frustrating for me.
No, I feel you. I agree with you. So, David, I'm going to answer David's question real quick. So, David, I think the Lakers will win 55 to 60 games this year. That's what I think. I think the Lakers will win between 55 to 60 games this season. I called it last year. We're going to win 50 games before Luka
How is the
came.
schedule in your opinion?
Without, you said what now?
I say, what do you think about the schedule?
To start the year, it's fine. Later in the year, it's kind of and then late of the season, it's kind of like, oh, brother. But thankfully, we have center help. We have center depth. I don't like Jackson Hayes, so I'm not going to include him in it. Personal reasons.
What I want from this season, just get your wins early. That's the only point I want.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm glad
We
you like it,
didn't.
Dave. The greatest playmaker got crushed by Minnesota. Please stop talking. Okay, sure. I mean, if you let the Minnesota Timberwolves face this current Lakers team, I don't trust Reaves. I don't trust Gabe or none of them, but I do trust Luka, Marcus Smart, LeBron, and DeAndre Ayton.
I still
Minnesota
don't know
barely beat
why
us
we
with no
have
centers.
Gabe, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
what are you talking about? You said what now? My bad, James.
I say I don't know why we still have Gabe, but I think we don't have anything to do with him. But so just let him stay, I guess.
I think we're going to trade him closer to the trade deadline. I think they want to see what he can provide because they want to have his trade value up and stuff. So I think he
Hopefully,
has some level of trade
hopefully he
value,
does
but I think they
something.
want to boost it up better.
Hopefully he does something because it's right now he was maybe one of the worst players last season.
Oh, he was for sure. And then like later in November, uh, to before before the playoffs, he was pretty good at. So I didn't complain.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure
I
he
definitely
does
see what you're talking
sometimes. Like when he like the problem was with Gabe, he showed you who he was, but then the next game he would just play 3 minutes or get says my back hurts or something and sits on the bench.
Yeah. No, I feel you. That's why I was so happy when we got Marcus Smart and everything. I think again, I think this Lakers team will be good enough in the regular season. I just fear the playoffs. But I think what Rob is going to do is he is going to just wait until closer to the trade deadline, like December or January, until the trade deadline to make a move and stuff, and then that's when we will be able to get what we need and everything. Because right now, like Andrew Wiggins, people want like a first for Andrew Wiggins, and depends who you talk to. Some people say yes, some people say no. I'm in the middle of I'm not trading the first for Andrew Wiggins right now because of how like Pat Riley is doing too much, and then the contract, and then he's just like, I don't know, like mentally sometimes he's not there, which I get and understand because he lost his dad and stuff, which is so unfortunate. But I don't know. I'd rather trade for like a first for like a Herb Jones or like a Dylan Brooks with a Nick Richards or something before I just trade for like Andrew Wiggins, whatever.
Like this season's as the whole NBA seems just a bit off. Nobody seems interested in doing anything this offseason. People just want to stay and wait for the beginning of the season, seeing how things are with the teams and starting to deal in the winter.
Yeah. Purple and gold. I think my expectations for Jake is just be the best 3-and-D guy that you can be, whether you start or come off the bench. Me personally, I will start him and Marcus Smart, and you move Rui and Reaves to the bench for better two-way balance. But either here or there. And then for DeAndre, and I think he'll give us like 15 to 18 points with 10, 11 rebounds, and you shoot 56 to 60% from the field. I don't know if people bet or anything, but if you gamble, like sports gambling or whatever, I do advise you to bet on Luka and DeAndre a lot this year. I will say that.
This is a weird combination of Luka and Aiden, but I think it will work pretty good.
I think it will, because Aiden and Luka are very best friends and they have the same agent and everything. So
Yeah.
I definitely see it working out.
Hopefully they don't spend all their time playing Overwatch together.
that is KB Puff. Pat Riley is tripping. Pat Riley's just doing this to get like he's letting people know like, hey, like you want Andrew Wiggins? Well, you're gonna have to give us a first, and I'm just like, I'm good. Like,
we just better hope not the first. What can you give?
I will give a pick. I'll give up like two to 3 pick swaps for Andrew Wiggins. I'll do that. Like Rui, Dalton, and 2 to 3 pick swaps.
This for Wiggins?
Yeah, for Andrew Wiggins. I'm not giving up a first. I need that first for Giannis. I'm trying to trade for Giannis.
Trading with Giannis with who?
I want because this year will be the last year, I think, between Milwaukee and Giannis. It depends on what the Bucks do, but I think the Bucks will be bad this year. Like they'll be a good team to make the playoffs and stuff. It's just in the playoffs you're going to lose, and I think Giannis is going to win out because I think the Bucks are going to lose in the first round again.
I don't think they will make the playoffs. Maybe the play-in.
You don't think they'll make? I think they'll make the playoffs. I think Giannis is good enough to.
If they make the playoffs, it would be with the play-in. That's the only possibility.
So you think they'll be in the play-in?
Yeah.
What's the reasonings?
This team is just they lost Dame, and now Giannis is just edging to get out. It's not the environment of a playoff team.
That's interesting because a lot of people would I don't know because I think Miles Turner is better than Lopez and stuff, but like still, dude, like I don't know. They don't got a point guard, and like they got a point guard. I like Ryan Hollins in them, but the issue with me
is Kuzma, or is he still there?
You said what now?
Is Kuzma still there?
Oh yeah, Kuzma's still there. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, they're not making anything.
I think they'll make the playoffs. I'll be happy to miss the playoffs, but I think they will, unfortunately.
Because it's the East.
Yeah. The East is so bad. Like it because remember, no Jayson Tatum for the Celtics, no Halliburton for the Pacers. So they're not gonna really make any noise. I don't know about the Cavs. I know the Hawks, the Pistons, and the Knicks will be good.
But what's weird, like last season, why did we have such a bad record against the East? Like it was a horrible record.
I think it was horrible because we played with our food a lot. Like I think we didn't take because most of our opponents that we lost in the East, we just we saw that their star players was hurt and we were just goofing off and everything.
We lost some games that are just. We lost some games that are just like they're just a joke.
Like the Hornets, the Nets. I remember you lost to the Hurt Magic twice. I remember you lost to the 76ers in Philadelphia. You got blown out, as a matter of fact. We beat the Knicks, though. We beat the Knicks. We beat the Celtics.
Against good Eastern teams, we did good.
You swept the Pacers. So I don't know. Like it was the bad teams in the East that we had an issue with. Like the good teams, we had no issues.
Actually, when we beat the Pacers, I was pretty happy with that. I thought the Pacers were a pretty good team, and they would just having some problems in the regular season.
Right. and they start clicking in the playoffs. So
They
they was the
took
best team
everybody.
actually after All-Star break.
Like people were surprised that the they took Oklahoma to 7, but I even thought they would win in game 7.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna win Game 7 too until Halliburton blew out his Achilles.
This is just was just sad for me.
Yeah, it was. I agree. It was so
Because
unfortunate.
I remember in the beginning of the season, AM Hoops made a video of how trash uh, uh, Halliburton is, and I said in the comments, you remember that video, and then he made the video about how great it is. This man doesn't have any integrity.
Yeah, because I remember in fantasy, Halliburton was horrible. Like to start early in the year, he was garbage. I thought about
I told people he was injured.
cutting him, and I was like, nah, he's my first round pick. It'll be kind of me to do that. And then, he turned it around later in the year. So, all right, I got you. Give me a minute. No, what do you mean? The chat, the comment is pinned, bro. Steve, the StreamYard link is pinned, my brother.
The problem is every time I want to join with the screamer, you have to take a screenshot and you circle it with the Gemini Magic just to be able to copy it. Like, why did YouTube do this? Not making links clickable.
Yeah.
I think they did that in 2023.
Wait, repeat what you said. My bad. Repeat what you said. You was breaking up earlier.
I thought I said that the YouTube made links non-clickable in 2023 because there was all this adult content and stuff.
Weird stuff going on. Yeah, I remember too. Unless you pin the message. Purple and Gold said, my bad. I want to answer this question real quick. Thoughts on JJ's extension? I liked it personally. I think you asked me this question yesterday, and I responded, and I was happy. I liked it. I think JJ Redick is a very good head coach. I think he's a very smart head coach. He cares. Like he cares. And a lot of coaches nowadays, or just people in general, they don't care, but he cares. He loves basketball. Whenever we lose, he throws clipboards around, stays up until 6 o'clock in the effing morning and in California time, trying to figure out what like schemes and stuff we should run and whatever. So
Wasn't
I
there
like
wasn't there
I
a
like
story?
JJ a lot as my head coach. I like him a lot.
Wasn't there a story that he didn't sleep on any night when there was a back to back?
Yeah, nope, he didn't sleep. And remember that Denver game in Denver when we beat him pretty bad? He legit didn't take a nap, he didn't go to sleep, nothing. He stayed up all day.
But man, like all things said, I still
So
hate back to backs. They suck.
I know, but get them out the way. That's how I view it. Like, like knock them out, get them out the way. You'll be fine. That's how I view it.
Not just get them out. Like make them easy games. Make the back to back with the Pistons and maybe the Sixers, like something like that. But giving Denver and Milwaukee back to back.
It was painful for sure. But now the Pistons are pretty good though. Yeah, I know. The bandwagon, but some coaches don't deserve to get fired, and some coaches do. But if JJ would have got fired, it probably because of he deserved it. But from what I've seen, he's a very good head coach. He's a smart head coach. He knows what he's doing. Even when he makes errors and mistakes, he holds himself accountable and everything. He's a good head coach, bro.
No, I haven't seen a head coach like him in some time in the NBA. He's just in it for the basketball, truly.
Yeah, he genuinely cares, and I'm happy we got a head coach like that. Purple and Gold said we even have back-to-backs in preseason. Okay, now that's stupid. That made me mad. Why we have back-to-backs in preseason?
But last year's preseason was pretty fun.
I liked it to some level, but at the same time, I didn't.
Preseason is just about having fun, seeing the teams getting back to the
Yeah,
spirit of basketball.
yeah, basketball shape, and you want to see the chemistry and all that. That's what preseason is for.
Because like right now, the
For
NFL is
basketball.
taking over, and it's making me sad.
Yeah. Yeah, NFL preseason is like you want to see your rookies and prospects, see how well they will do and everything. So Steve said Nate McMillan, former Atlanta Hawk head coach, and Scotty Brooks, they'll be fine. I don't know what the bandwagon talking about, LL. And then Steve also said, yes, it's hard to find great NBA coaches who love the game. The only head coaches I know that love the game is um, Mike Brown, Ty Lue, and JJ Redick are the only head coaches that I know as of right now that care about just basketball.
After
Oh,
years
and
with the Clippers, after
yeah,
years with the Clippers, I don't think Ty Lue cares anymore.
you don't think he cares no more?
He's just tired. I see him in interviews. He seems dead.
He looks mentally defeated.
Jesus.
Oh, Rick Carlisle, yeah, he loves the game too, but I don't know his like lineups in Game 7 show me otherwise. But I agree with you too, Steve. Him too. He's an awesome head coach. Good guy. Toronto head coach. I don't know. What about Mike Malone? OG, I like Mike Malone. The Denver Nuggets did him so dirty, and then as soon as he asked for help, they fired him, and then the following offseason they get him help. Like they get Jokic helping them. That's disgusting. I can't believe they did my man Mike Malone like that. And I know he hated the Lakers and everything, but that's crazy.
No, do you have the story of why he hates the Lakers?
Um, because the media talks about him a lot. We talk like even when the Denver Nuggets beat us, they always talked about the Lakers and everything and what the Lakers did wrong versus what Denver did great and everything. He was jealous and upset about that and all that. That's all. No, but the
I think,
Raptors head coach, he loves the game too, but he only cares about the game when it's against the Lakers, no one else.
like, truly, when people speak that, like, if the Nuggets were blowing the Lakers off, I would say that's okay. But the games were so close to saying what the Lakers did wrong, because the Lakers were
The Lakers
in
beat
the lead
themselves,
for
man.
90% of all series, or and the regular season games against the Nuggets. Saying that what the Lakers did wrong is pretty typical by the media, because it's really what happened.
Yeah, and I agree because I know this is football, but I say this with Baltimore Ravens. Like people think, oh, like now people are saying like, oh, well, the Ravens beat this. Like outside of the haters, they'll say, like, oh, well, like for non-haters with Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and stuff, like, well, the Ravens beat themselves because they're so worried about what the media and them thinks and stuff. Like some teams actually beat themselves versus the team actually beating them. You know what I mean? And that's what it was with the Lakers and
Like, if we're
Denver
talking football,
until
what this is why I like my team, the Rams. We are off the media, and it makes me so comfortable from my other teams.
So you're a Rams fan? I did not know that.
I am, because it's a team that's chill. It's every year we're fine. We're trading, doing some small trades. We're not talked about like the Chiefs and stuff. We get robbed sometimes by the refs, but we don't talk about that.
No, I feel you, dude. I definitely do, my G.
No, because in football you want something that's chill. Like, I love the tailgates and stuff, and that's why I love the Lakers too. It's it's not a destructive fandom. There isn't the fights and the stuff like Boston and Miami and stuff. It's just a chill fandom. People who love the game, and the Rams are the same.
I agree with that. I've not met once like a mean, like a bad Rams fan. Same thing with Eagles fans. No, I love Philly too. I love the Eagles too. Like I don't hate the Eagles at all. Like like there's some fans that get on my last nerves because they hate Lamar, but outside of that, like I really love and respect the Eagles. Like you know what I mean?
No, you don't
And
have to
I've
go
always
there,
been
man.
like a
The
no.
Eagles just
I'm sorry.
humiliate
My
the
bad. I don't want to.
Rams.
My bad. Don't take it personal. But I also love the Rams too because I rooted for the
That
Rams when y'all traded for Matthew
that night
Stafford.
still
I
hurts
wanted
me.
y'all to
Like,
lose more and win it. And yeah,
what happened there? Like, I feel that the Rams always, the terms, like, when it matters most, they perform good, but some they just click off. Like sometimes it happens with the Lakers too. They just click off and lose 10 points in the most stupid ways imaginable.
Yes. Do you think it's like mental? Do you think that's coaching, or you think it's both? What do you
I
think it
think
is?
like I love McVay so much. I think he's one of the best in the league. But his problem
I
is
agree.
he's so.
I think he's the greatest. I think he's a top 2 head coach in the NFL.
I think that too, and it's not
I think he's
biased
behind
actually.
Andy Reid. I think he's really behind Andy Reid.
Yeah. Like my problem is he's so tactical, and we can agree he's the best tactical coach in the NFL. He's tactically so great, but with the players, he just treats them too with too much love. He never criticizes them. He never talks. When it's a loss, he just stays and doesn't say anything about the players. He just plays for the love of the game, and he doesn't care about winning that much.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think he cares, but he just understands like you're not going to win them all, and he's not going to bash his players and all that.
Like what
He's just an awesome dude, and you need great people, and
like
everything. You
if
know what I
the
mean?
if like some it's most the problem is like the coaching is never like I see the plays and the plays they go good, but they get distracted by just one act of wrongdoing from a player or something. Because I think we don't need a quarterback. I don't want to do this about football, but it's fine if we talk a little bit.
Yeah, just a
We
little bit. Yeah,
don't
I
need
don't. I'm a football fan, so whenever we can talk about football, you know what I'm saying? I love it, bro. Do you have Discord? That's a
yeah,
question. Do you have Discord?
and not really. I only talk with
Oh,
with this lot of people on here.
oh, okay. That's fine. Go ahead. My bad.
So, like, we don't need someone that is as straight-handed. Like, Stafford, he's one of the best at throwing precise, good shots to players. But if the play doesn't go as written or as read from McVay, he just stops there and freezes. He doesn't do anything. He can't. Like, this is why I love Mahomes. He would just create something from nothing and get the play started, maybe get a few yards, maybe do something, get a flag, anything, do anything. And Lamar does this, Josh Allen does this, Joe Burrow does this. But Stafford just
Josh Allen does it in a crybaby way, though. Like he cries for it, and then the refs are like, "All right, fine." But yeah, go ahead.
no,
Continue. My bad. I had to throw a shout out
that's
Josh
that's
Allen.
actually that's actually something that my uncle says a lot, and I don't know why the refs actually get away with it.
Same thing
Like
with
Josh Allen,
SGA, like with foul baiting and stuff. Like they're like, "All right, here
no,
you
no,
go."
SGA is on a different level. He creates and teaches people how to do this for money. Like what I seen even in the playoffs for SGA was just not fair.
Yeah.
So I think if we got a quarterback like Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mahomes, or anyone even new, who knows how to do stuff, because McVay makes the play so straightforward and so easy. You don't need someone that has such a good passing ability, because the players that he gives it to are very open, as you see it on the field.
Right. Now I'll say this, James, because I look, I'm a Jags and Ravens fan, but I'm a little Lamar fan. Like I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm a Lamar fan also. So if Lamar wants out and he wants to go to the Rams, do you think him with Sean McVay, Puka Nakua and them, do you think that team is winning the Super Bowl? Because I think they will. Because you
I
have the
think
guys around them, you have the pieces, you have the defense, you're even willing to make trades. If you need to make a trade for Albert's line, y'all get it done or whatever.
I
Y'all
want
are
to
that
say
type of team to do so.
the defense is amazing on the Rams.
I think y'all just need a corner. I think y'all need to shut down corner. That's all you're missing.
Like it's always that's not the whole defenses, but it just has a few problems, as you said, with the corner. Like a player just slips and gains 20 yards. That's the problem.
Right.
So a good defense with Lamar, it's a Super Bowl, maybe two in a row. Because Lamar, I love him more than Josh and more than Mahomes.
Okay. So now I see why I like you, James. Now I see why I like you a lot. Go ahead, brother. Hey, Lamar. Hey, when people love Lamar, I start smiling and stuff. Go ahead, brother. Keep cooking, brother. This is your stream now,
because
brother. You continue to talk. You're the host now.
because
I love.
man, like I, I hate the Bills, but like what
Oh, you
happened
hate the
last year
Bills?
to the Ravens, what happened last year to the Ravens in the playoffs was just insane. Like, how didn't he catch that? That was the perfect.
Oh,
Like,
don't even
even
get me
I,
started. I'm so mad about that game. By the way, I'll never forgot that game. I didn't even
it's
forget
not
if
just
the lost too.
it's not just madness. Like the play was maybe one of the most perfectly drawn plays possible in that situation. The writing, the
Yeah.
how it was like it in the last seconds and stuff, and you fumble that. Like if that, I want to tell you, in high school, like the same happened to me. And the problem is, I was the catcher. I was the one who had to get the ball, and I did the same thing, and I got beaten for it after school. So I don't know how it didn't turn into a fight in the arena.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because I don't know how you catch that. You're legit paid to do this job, and like you know what I mean. Like you're paid. Your job is to do this. Do what you're supposed to do, please. Like,
If
come on,
if
brother.
it was
Like,
if it
bro.
was a hard catch, I
And
may
Mark
be
Andrews
I
supposed to
may
do
be
that.
able to excuse it, but it's an easy catch. It's just look and catch.
He had it in his hands too, and he just dropped it. And I'm just like,
But
oh,
man,
kill
I
me,
still
dude.
don't think
And then
I
I need
last year's Ravens against the Chief. I don't think it would have went well.
for the Ravens or for the Chiefs. Like, what do you?
No, for the Ravens, I think the Chiefs with the refs and stuff, they would just squeeze through it.
Okay,
But
I
man, like I hate to talk about like you remember me like even in the season I hate talking about the refs because if you play good you will win. But what the Chiefs get away with, it's not just abnormal. It's just becoming destroying to football. Like my non-football people watch these games and say, "What is this? This is not football."
mm,
Like sometimes the same call in the same games twice, and you get like the other team. Like I remember one of the worst was with the Texans and the playoffs last year. That was just blatant theft.
yeah, dude. It was so frustrating and annoying. I'm gonna keep it honest with you, dude. It was definitely frustrating and aggravating.
But man,
Um,
I love that we are in the NFC because living with the Bills and the Chiefs doesn't feel good.
I thank you for being the Bills last year. I actually appreciate that a lot. But my question to you, wanted to go a little bit back on basketball. Um,
Yeah,
what where do you what is your expectations for the Lakers this season? And then not only just that, do you think when Rob, because I think Rob will make a trade eventually, you just gotta wait. So when Rob makes that trade for like a Andrew Wiggins or Dylan Brooks, for example, right, for that 3-and-D wing or 2-way wing, and then you get a
yeah.
backup center, does that change your mind on this team's winning a championship or what's up? I want to know your thought process, Sam.
Like if we were in a normal year, I would say that would be enough. But with the Nuggets getting actually better with help for Jokic, with with the Thunder being as dominant as they were, I just think we need too much change to be able to cohere to this new NBA that I don't think just one or two players will be enough. But we will definitely fight hard for it, and we probably would make the the Western Finals.
Mm. Because I think we beat OKC. Like if we like, because I think not right now with the team currently constructed. I mean, even still, this currently team constructed, I think you can because OKC's issue is they have no one who can guard Luca, and then they have Lou Dort on them, but see Lou Dort gets in foul trouble. And it's not just
Remember
Luka
last
against
year,
Milwaukee. It's about
like how
Bron
did they
and
beat us?
and
What did
you
they
saw what
need
now?
to beat us last year?
They beat us last year because of the ref ejected Luka from the game, but I
Uh-huh.
don't they
That's
don't
what
have
I wanted to
size.
get to. Like
Yep.
I seen like Luca was humiliating them. That was no set, and it was a bit luck for the Lakers. I think we can beat OKC, but I think that this team with OKC is actually worse than last year with OKC.
Really.
Yeah, because like we got a bit bigger and like I want to I won't say, but a bit slower. That's you have to acknowledge that too.
Mm. Because I think we got because I think the center spot, also the backup position, is fine. I just think you need a 3 and D wing, and then I gotta know like after you get your 3 and D wing, are you gonna move Reeves to the bench? And then if Rui's not traded, are you gonna move Rui to the bench? Because I think you if you get a 3 and D wing and you don't have to trade Rui, you definitely have to move him to the bench, and then you're gonna have to move Austin to the bench too because I need that better 2-way balance in my starting lineup. Because that's I think a lot of people forget that too because we will start off the game like with Denver and stuff. We blow leads a lot, but I think a lot of people don't talk about enough is we always have our offensive firepower in our starting lineup. Like all of our good offensive guys will be starting, and then the guys who play, all our good defenders and stuff will be on the bench. So you don't have that 2-way balance and stuff to where like you can offset, you can have like that balance, and that's why as soon as like you remove like Luke or something like that, the lead starts going it gets less bigger because all your defensive guys just know how to play defense and everything. So I think you just have to, I think we're probably gonna do stagnant minutes with Reeves and Braun with the second unit. But me personally, I'll move Reeves and Rui to the bench, and then you start Jake and then Marcus Smart until you get like an Andrew Wiggins or something, and then you start Marcus Smart because I don't
But what
because I also think too it
what
would be easier for Reeves to score as well and everything.
I think if
It'd be
Reeves
more
can give you
efficient.
20 points off the bench, that would be great, but I don't think he can do that off the bench.
You don't think so? I think he can because you're facing worse matchups as defenders and stuff.
But because like remember him last season and the season after. How did he get his points? He got them not in a fast paced 3-3-3 like other plays. He just gets them one by one through the game with the flow. So if he didn't get the flow, I don't think he can score. Just get in, score three, and get back to the bench.
Mm.
Not as Rui. Rui can get you points just like that.
It don't matter what it is for Rui. Rui will get it done with scoring, but his issue is rebounding and defensively. Like if he was just average defensively, then and can rebound better consistently, then it would be an issue. It wouldn't be an issue. But that's the problem
But
that he has.
for a man,
He's
for a
yeah.
player his size, how is he that bad? Actually, like
He
this
ain't a
actually
bad
makes
defender. Like if he's guarding the fours, but if he's guarding like a five, like a three, or like if he's guarding 1 through 3, he's bad, bro. Because he's too big, and when you're too big, you can barely move and stuff.
like I see like other coaches target him target him a lot. I say like he's not that important player that you made this much of a plan just to target Rui.
Right, but this is off. It's his IQ, dude. Like his IQ, like off ball defense is bad. That's why people target him a lot because they know like he be ball watching too much, which is fine. But
Like
you also got to
in
have
terms of
instincts too to where
in
like you
terms
got to
of the
what's
most
this one man also
in
you don't
terms
do
of
that.
the most racism I've seen in the Lakers community, it's all against Rui.
Yeah,
Like
people blame Rui, but people don't talk about Reeves either. And when Reeves play bad, they defend him, and I'm just like, no, dude. Like believe it or not, Rui was our third best player in the playoffs. Reeves was nowhere to be found,
something
bro. Reeves was garbage.
something I say. Why does Reeves, even when he play bad, he doesn't make you feel angry or some like he doesn't show it in the game. Like you can't see him doing stupid stuff. but he's bad. He's playing horrible.
With me, I hold every player. Like if I don't care who you are, you could be LeBron, and I'm a big LeBron fan. But if he sucked, he sucked. I'm just not just gonna defend him like, oh well, like unless he was injured, he just came back from injury or something. Okay, sure, but dude, like this is you know what I
Like
mean? Like, come on, dude.
last season, last season I have to agree was one of the weirdest seasons in the Lakers with me.
Why do you say that?
You know why I say that, or like having a team that was weird and imbalanced with LeBron and Reaves and stuff, and starting
You talking
actually
about with the
great and
small
start with
ball
great.
stuff, or
But as the whole team was just constructed weird, like LeBron and Davis were the set pieces, the ones to build with, and then you had Reeves and Drewy and Gabe and these other players, and the one I don't want to bring his name because we gave him up and we didn't gain anything.
Dorian Finney-Smith?
Yeah,
I wanted to keep DFS, but at the same time, I was like, well, if DFS has a goal in order for us to be able to access to everything, that he can go. But what makes it frustrating is now that you're missing a 3-and-D wing, and he's legit that 3-and-D wing that you've been looking for years.
but like people didn't see him how good he was like in that second part of the season.
People box score watch, and people box score watch. Man, that's the part. That's the frustrating part. Like they
He
box
doesn't
score
score.
watch a lot, and it's
He
so
doesn't
frustrating.
score.
It's like, dude, what are you doing?
But let's talk it straight. I think if in terms of fun, we are going to definitely have some fun this season.
In the regular season, correct?
In the playoffs, it's going to be some screaming, some cursing, but I think we can go.
Some cursing. I love it. You're funny, dude. I like you a lot. You're funny, bro.
Thank
It
you.
does a lot of cursing. That is some innocent words, right? That's some holy innocent words right there, brother.
But because I got scorched on here too much to say any real curse words.
Yeah, we on the panel, we don't let cussing and stuff happen. So but me personally with basketball, with like whenever I'm disappointed or something, unless it was like if it's like Josh getting the Bulls or something and we lost, I'm gonna be outspoken with them more. But when we usually lose, like I'm just more like silent or something about it. But in the
In
playoffs is
terms of
like
the loss,
different.
because like
It
some
yeah,
losses that
it
we
depends.
had.
It depends who we lost to. It depends who we lost to, and it depends on who's playing on the court for us or whatnot.
So
But when we lost to
when we
Josh getting the
lost
Bulls, I was
when we lost to the Nets last year, I threw a tantrum in my house. That was maybe the worst loss of the season in my eyes.
in your eyes compared to you losing to Josh Giddey at the buzzer beater.
Because that was like a close game or something, but like getting like literally destroyed in every term of the word, in defensively, offensively, in time management, in timeout management by the Nets.
I feel you, but that Bulls, I think you losing to the Bulls in Chicago and losing to them in LA are the worst losses of the season. In my personal opinion, like I don't care. Like,
Those
you
games
lost to a
were.
pedophile. You lost to a pedophile, man. That's disgusting.
I know
I'm
you
sorry, I had to
did
say that,
that.
bro. Like, nah, bro. Had
No,
me pissed
because
off,
I
bro.
thought like people forgot it way too fast. Like even if it's legal, it's still weird.
Like, oh well, in Australia we do this. No, bro, you're in the United States of America, bro. What are you doing, weirdo?
Like
Well,
like then people would
she's
start
not about
saying
her
in
age.
Oklahoma.
You can't tell the girl's, adult or not, like based off of looks and everything. I guess not. Dang, stupid. That's how I
It's
view it.
it's
Yeah.
Oklahoma. I have never been there, so I don't want to speculate on them. But maybe they have some old-looking teenagers.
She don't even look young. She looks way older, and he know what he did too, based off of TikToks and stuff. I know based off
The
I did
problem
my
is, let me
research
tell
and
you,
everything.
my
Like
in
I
my
followed Josh
teens,
Giddey on
like
TikTok, and I saw what he said and everything. I was like, yeah, you got it, bro. So,
in my teens, like you know how it is. Like you're not trying to ask someone for their ID. It would be a relationship destroyer.
Right.
But but if you're an NBA star and you're going to just these parties, I don't think girls would just reject you because you asked for their ID. They're in it for the
Right.
money, so
You have to be more careful though, for sure. You have to be more careful though.
they're in it for the money. So I don't think they care if they're asked for their ID or not.
Yeah.
And I think if that actually happened with NBA players, it would open a business of girls getting fake IDs.
Yeah.
But like, why wasn't it that much hatred? Because like the Bulls played so well that I actually respected it,
They was pretty
and the
good
net.
after All-Star break. I'll give them that, but I hated the Bulls, and it's only because of Josh Giddey. If Josh Giddey wasn't on the team, like I wouldn't care about the Bulls. Not
Like,
gonna lie.
remember, the biggest reason was they beat the Nuggets and we laughed at them, and we had a game just after it with them. So I just felt like a grave danger from them. So I didn't even have the time to get disappointed or just scared. Like, these guys just beat the Nuggets, and they beat them pretty good by 20 points.
That is right. But remember when the Nuggets lost to the Wizards though twice, and Jokic
Jesus, that
had like
was.
a 61 triple double against Jonas Valanciunas. I remember Laker fans wanted Jonas, and they wanted to start. I'm like, bro, do you not see what he's doing? He's garbage. Like defensively, offensively he's fine, but defensively he's garbage.
I
And yeah, but
just think,
I still can't believe they got swept by the Wizards, man. That's nasty.
like, in terms of sad losses this season, because it was
It's the
in the
Bulls.
beginning of the
Okay.
season, I think
Right.
that one in Miami, it just hurts still now. People don't remember it that much. I actually get surprised.
No, I remember the loss. I just don't bring it up because I don't really care. Like we
It
got blown
was
out to
before the
Miami.
trade. I know it was before the trade. And what people try
Yeah.
to make it like the Old and New Testament, like the old season of 2025 and the new season with Luca. But I still remember it.
I do too. I just don't talk about it because I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, but you lost to Eric Spoelstra, but you lost to Josh Giddey. Like, bruh, I'm sorry, like unexcusable. And then when you lost to the Hornets, that was even more fun. The worst losses of the season is easily the Bulls first, then the Hornets, then the Brooklyn Nets, and then the Magic on when AD missed that free throw to for us to win the game. And then when Franz Wagner hit
Okay,
that
no, no,
game,
no,
we
no,
came right
no.
as well.
Jesus, I remember that now. Oh, God,
Hey man, look, I remember every loss. I'm a sore loser.
Jesus, man, you didn't have to say that. Like I said, we won, and I started celebrating, and this, I wanted AD to get murdered on his way out of the arena, man. How that
That's me
was
who made it. I made the thumbnail. If you're asking the person in the chat, my bad, James. I was answering someone's question in the chat. He
nah,
asked,
man.
so
You're the moderator.
I appreciate
So
it. I
because
appreciate you,
like
friend.
what frustrates me is like you say how we get sad about last night stuff. You know the channel Laker Nation.
Yes,
Sure you do. I just wanted to make sure. Like, this guy, does he not care or something? If the game is not matter, he just says, "Oh, a devastating loss for the Lakers today with the Hornets or something." Man, I'm crying inside, and this man is talking like a news
like
channel
this
out.
is normal, or like he's used to it or something. I'd be like Trevor. I'd be like Trevor Lane, bro. What are you doing? Like he's a good guy though. He's awesome.
About
Too,
Trevor
but
Lane,
come
he's a
on,
pretty good
no
guy,
more emotion,
but
brother.
look, he risen to his like famousness in the years of 26, 15, 16, 17. So I think he got pretty used to it.
Yeah, I
No,
will
because
say this though, but when Trevor Lane is angry and upset, oh, you know something about him though. And he's a good guy though.
he's really, and I see him like in some losses, his eyes are just red and crying, but he just doesn't want to show it because, as I have seen, his name is Laker Channel, Laker Nation, but he actually focuses on the whole NBA.
Yeah, it's like NBA front office.
Yeah, yeah, with that fat guy.
Yeah, he's a true basketball fan. I like that about him.
But like after years and years, like I remember myself. Did you actually watch the team in 2016, 15, and 17 before LeBron?
I I didn't really care about the Lakers until like, to be honest with you, and I was more so watching the Toronto Raptors because I told you like I'm a huge Kawhi Leonard fan, so I was rooting for the Raptors and stuff that year when they got Kawhi. Like I like dinosaurs, and my favorite dinosaurs are Raptors. So growing up, I used to like and LeBron. So it
My
was Kawhi
problem is
Leonard,
with the
LeBron, and then
Raptors.
in 2018, I liked Trae Young, so I became a Hawks fan. And when Kawhi Leonard left, I was like, oh, well, I like the Raptors, but the Hawks and the Lakers are my teams.
No, when choosing my teams, like I just remember the Lakers and just Kobe and stuff. And I said I have seen Kobe, and I said it's done. It's from day one. I've seen Kobe, and I said it's done deal. Just
Yeah,
the passion for the game, just it doesn't matter anything else other than basketball. I just when you see the game and he gets in, you're gonna see something. Even if it's a loss, it's a win, it's a blowout, you're gonna see something.
right.
You're gonna see true defense, true offense, true
Just
game
pure hoops, just
IQ.
pure hoops, man.
He gives you what like sometimes like when you're riding in these hoods in any American city, you see these people playing, and there's always like in some hoods people play so good you just park your car and
You
start
yeah,
watching.
you just be like, wow, like how is he not in the NBA or how is he not like in college or whatever?
Yeah, so I think Kobe gives you that vibe every time. He does stuff that other people can't do, and he doesn't get injured and stuff until he's late in his career. So that's why I said the Lakers, it's my team. And like just after some years of this depression of 2015, 16, who do we get? We get LeBron James.
And you get 82 right after. Purple and Gold said Lakers media day on Monday. Lakers if I going live. If DJ, I think DJ will most likely take care of it, but if I can go live for you guys, I wouldn't mind doing it. That's extra money in my pocket. That's if he wants me to. Otherwise, I don't like to interfere when he goes live. So
No,
just
like
keep it in mind what you found.
I think like the biggest Laker challenge, it's Laker Nation. It's
Lakers
too big.
Nation as a stand Lakers, and then it's Lakers in 5.
Lakers in five. Like I in the beginning I thought it was small, but Lakers in five it's big.
Yeah. Because
Like
I
I
subscribed to DJ when he was at like 3K subscribers or something, or 5K subscribers. That's when I subscribed to DJ.
like I see like what are these channels that you see 30 teams in the NBA and they have all the same name but just with the different
Different,
team name.
different, yeah, logos and all that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What is their name? Like your team something like I remember I went to them when Luka got traded and they were live. That's where I was like after the Knicks game. Man, I remember it minute by minute how it went.
Yes, I thought after that next game, I said, "Oh, we're back. We're back, baby. We're so effing back." And then we got Luka, and then I'm mad. I'm like, "Why we traded 80?" Da, 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 da. Then I calm down and say, "Oh, it's Luka." So let me calm my tits.
No, because why was the trading of AD pronounced before Luca?
It was
Like I
like
said,
breaking news: Los
AD
Angeles Lakers
traded.
have traded for Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris for Anthony in a 20. We trade AD, Max Christie in a 2030, 2029 unprotected first, and I'm just like, wow. Why we didn't trade Reaves?
No,
Because I was the one who said you should keep Max Christie and trade Reaves. I told people that. And people's like, nah, man, Reaves is a better player than him. Yeah, but I don't like the fit between Luka and Reaves. And then the regular season looked fine, and in the playoffs it got exposed. So I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
I see
I
why it's
like
not.
this point. People don't. l- They, I don't. I can't explain. Can you explain it for me? Like, what is the problem between Reeves and Luca? They are friends, but it just
No, they're
seems
friends
off
just on
on
the
the court.
basketball. I think people, if you talk to other people, it's they don't have chemistry. That but what I see is they're both guys. I don't want to disrespect Luca comparing like him and Reeves, trying to put them in the same sentence, but Reeves is legit a Walmart version of Luca. Like he's just like a Dollar Tree version of Luca.
Yeah,
Like
like the
except
way
he's
he
not an
brings the
offensive
ball,
engine.
it's the exact same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, but Reese is not an offensive engine, and he's not consistent enough. And then he's not a playoff consistent riser because Reese has been worse every year in the playoffs. That's why I want him gone. And then
But
I
man,
don't like the fit.
I still
They
can't
both don't
explain.
play
I
defense.
love
They're both not
I
athletic.
love Reeves.
Yeah, you said what now?
I, I just love Reeves. I don't know. He's not great. He's not a star, but I just love him. When he's on the court and the Lakers and we're winning, it makes me pretty happy.
Yeah, he's a good. Yeah, because he's a good guy, and his story and everything, and people like that. But
And
I want
like
championships, and Reese has to
what
go
people
for
don't
us to win
talk about enough.
championships. And I'll trade
What
Reeves in a
people don't
heartbeat.
talk about enough, it's that LeBron, Luke, and all these players on the Knicks, they don't have much winning happiness. They don't show like the game is done, we won. They go shake the other team and stuff. No, Reeves becomes happy, screams with the media, talks with LeBron, does this stuff, and it just energizes the night.
Yeah. My issue with Reeves is I don't know. Probably I'm the only person who's seen this type of issue or something, but he lacks physicality, dude. Like he gets like on defense, he gets bullied and punked around, and then
Don't
offensively
you?
too.
Can you tell me like who pushed him so hard that he couldn't even get up? And the other player was just saying, What did I do?" Like he couldn't even realize that he put that much pressure on Reeves.
What you talking about in the playoffs? Because I'm talking about from this playoff series against Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah, it was in the playoffs.
It was Nikhil Alexander Walker or Mike Conley.
Yeah, yeah, one of these like they pushed him like it seems even on TV like it seems just like a shove and he just
But
walking on the ground
he
and he
didn't
just
shove. They didn't shove him.
breathing heavy, breathing heavy and speaking and some stuff. I'm seeing like what if LeBron he would have just pushed him back. But man, LeBron, he's unpushable.
Good luck trying to bully Braun, and even Jokic can rarely move
No,
Braun out the way.
LeBron feels like there's something in his shoes. Like he's not the heaviest player, but Jokic like tries to bag him up, and Jokic just turns the route or passes the ball. Like if you see all these losses, LeBron doesn't. LeBron isn't the one like getting picked on or something. He's not even being scored on a lot. Like maybe 3 or 5 times a game only.
Or he doesn't contest a three. And the paint defensively, he's fine when he wants to play defense. It's just on the perimeter. It's just an issue because he don't care. His regular season basketball, it's like warm ups for him. Like playoffs is a different story.
But just man, like this is one of the weirdest season. Like, what do you think about the 2023 season? I feel like we going to the finals was just some kind of mistake in the algorithm or something.
Mm. I
Because
felt
like
like we could have won a lot more games than 47 wins. I think Darvin Ham and his coaching was the problem early in the year. And then in the playoffs, it same as thing as like what we did when we faced them in the Western Conference Finals. Just when Darvin Ham, when Darvin Ham had to get out of his little box, it was a problem. He wasn't creative enough. He only knew what he knew, and when he, coached only what he knew, then he was fine. Outside of that, no. So Purple Go asks, "What's the deal with Westbrook? No one wants him." I think the issue is the Rockets don't have enough money to sign him, even if they want to. Sacramento reports claim that they want him, but they have to make trades. They have to salary dump someone to make it work. So that's what's going on.
why aren't we just saying that it's done for Westbrook and he should just retire or something?
I think he should retire because I don't think he's winning the championship, unfortunately. But yeah,
Man? He's not having a team to pick him up. What championship?
That's what I'm saying. I think he is like him trying to win a championship is over. He's not winning one.
Like even physically, I have seen him getting bullied this last 2 years.
No, Russ is a strong player though. He's a strong ass
He's
dude. Yeah.
strong, but like other strong players are getting to him.
Like you
Like
talking about
before,
like physically, mentally, or what do you think?
yeah, physically. Like they can push him or huddle him into getting around him and getting a good passing lane.
I think that's Russell Westbrook being tired and gassed. Because remember, he's 35 now, so he loses more. It's also commitment to it, Russ also, because sometimes Russ also purposely lets them bully him and everything. And then when it's time to contest a shot, since he is more athletic than that one individual, still he's declined he has declined athleticism wise, but he still got it. I think that's what it is. But also too is
But
just age, injuries, and because he lost his jumper, he lost his athleticism a lot. Like, it hurts my soul. I feel bad for him. And his IQ is the issue. That's the main problem. It's not that he can't shoot. It's not that shooting threes is the main issue, but it's his IQ, man. It's bad.
how does
It's
he
so bad.
how does he shoot threes as a as just a 12-year-old kid?
I don't know.
He doesn't jump. He doesn't straighten
He
his
jumps
elbow.
when he
Well.
takes mid range shots though. When he shoots and he got that mid
That's
range
my
jump,
problem. Like
it's automatic.
if it's like from just away from the basket, he shoots just like normal other players, and he actually gets higher, and the arc is pretty good. But when it's back, he just I think doesn't know how to put enough pressure or enough power into the ball for it to go enough to the basket.
You think it's something like a mental thing for Russ, or
I think his mind doesn't make the calculation of how much power he needs for the ball to get to the basket.
mm,
Like because I see some other players, why are these skinny players perfect at threes? They just shoot it with so much sass, you can say. Like their whole body is in sync as they go up. And one of why I like LeBron from even his back days is he shoots threes so beautifully, even if he misses. He stops, he swings his body to the left, and he just lobs it in to the basket.
mm.
Like even
I
if you
like when
miss,
he
at
does
least
those. I like when he does the little FU threes, the little word FU three. I like it when he looks down at the
like
basketball and then he just take a step back three. I love it.
like like this year was I can say it was the best for him in threes and in terms of daggers, you can say.
Yes,
He was just like what do you remember like when he got six straight or five straight?
I think it was six straight.
Like he would just come up and bang and bang, and even he shot that was against Golden State. And the last one, it was from the logo, and it just swishes, doesn't even rattle or something, just swishes.
Just net, just pure net, bro.
But what is his his record? It was against the Nets, right? Last year?
Yeah, he hit like 12 threes or something.
No, like in row, he hit nine in a row.
Yeah, he had 9 in a row. Yeah.
How do you do that? Like mathematically, there are so many things to consider that it just becomes obsolete.
Yeah. It's
What is Luka's record?
what is Luka's record for threes?
Yeah, and like
I think Luka made like 14 threes in one game before. I think that's his record. I know Russ has hit more than 9 threes in a game, which is surprising to me because I thought, dang, Russ, you actually hit. I don't know what it is with Russ, but let me answer this question real quick. So Purple and Gold said Lakers always known for two superstars or more. I could see Greek Freak next to Luka. I can too. Giannis is just trying not to say it, dude. He just need to just he's trying not to make it obvious, but nigga, we see right through you, dude. Just come on, bro. What are we doing?
what do you mean about Roth? What do you mean about Giannis?
Giannis, I think Giannis, he wants to be a Laker. His wife is from Fresno, which is close to LA. They grew up as Laker fans and everything. Look, like Giannis is a big LeBron fan. That's why he wants to be a point forward so bad because of LeBron. So
I just like I want to, but I don't really like Giannis. He just comes off as, especially these years with Doc Rivers, he just seems so non-caring that I don't think he would able to be leave this behind and become the player he was, so passionate about the game just because he came to the Lakers.
I think he will though, because I think you're in a better situation, a better head coach and everything. Bob said, Rob, excuse me, Rob, not Bob. Rob said Jokic 2026. Yeah, I see a lot of people say they want Jokic, bro. I don't know, man. That fit, I don't see. I gotta see that. I don't know. That fit sounds.
Man, I love Jokic.
I love
He's
Jokic
just
too. I like Jokic when he doesn't play the Lakers, but dude, like I don't see the fit, man. I don't. They're both two ball dominant players, especially Luka. Like I don't know.
But man, you say that so weirdly because like every time I speak with people who are not basketball fans and they speak about Jokic, they speak about one thing only: him versus the Lakers. Like people know him for this.
Especially since 2020, like the playoff in the Western Conference Finals. I'll say that is when people start.
Like was one thing about the year before this, but man, like how what do you think that happened in these games? Why couldn't we just win one?
Coaching.
Because we played so good, and Davis was maybe I think that was the best version of Davis. He was better even than the bubble.
You talking about 2020? You talking about the 2023 to 2024 season?
No, the 2020 2023, yeah.
2022 to
No,
2023
yeah, 2022 2023.
in the playoffs. I don't know. He was a roller coaster that playoff run. That whole entire playoff run.
He
One
was.
game
But
he'll go about 32, 20
remember the games
rebounds,
where he was
averages
great.
about
When he
30.
was great, he was just dominant, destructive. Like game 4 against the game 4 against the Warriors. He was just all over.
Defensively, yeah. Defensively, he's always there. Just offensively, that
The problem is
he
like
was a roller coaster. Yeah,
he
I think Jokic is. I think Giannis is more likely than Jokic because I think Jokic. The reason why he didn't sign that contract extension this year is because he can get paid. He'll be the first player to get paid $80 million next summer, and I think that's what he's going for.
Jesus. 80 mil-
Yeah,
Where are
dude.
the Nuggets
He'll
getting
be
all
the
this
first
money?
ever player in the CBA and the CBA and the market because the NBA market is going up. It's dying, but every year, like salaries and stuff increases. So
I know, but where are these? Like, why are the advertisers paying so much if nobody's watching?
people watch,
Because
they just don't watch it or love
like,
it
I
as
remember,
much as
like
they
in
used to. I'll say that.
2017 until 2019, every like if there was an NBA game and you go to a bar or a strip or anything that's communal, there was an NBA game on. And now I see if it's not a high stakes game, it's just like they're
Yeah,
playing someone playing a piano or something on the TV. And and I think that and people are there's not a small crowd, there's a lot of people in the bar. So all these people don't care enough. So I think that's the biggest sign I say that the NBA is dead.
yeah.
But like if the NBA is dead and we see the problems with it, Aren't these same problems plaguing the NFL too? There's
Yes, but I
still the
think the difference
tanking.
in the NFL, yeah,
There's still the tanking. There's still the injuries. There's still the non-caring players who just let someone go.
yeah,
But I think like there's so many players on the field and so many stuff happening on the NFL that you can just excuse it and keep having fun with your drink or who's you're talking to at this communal place.
yeah.
Because like as we
Um,
even
my bad. Go ahead.
as we even talk about like football is America's game, even if it goes bad or something or it's not fun, it's just our game.
Right, right. So purple and gold, real quick though. Purple gold asks, how much would you willing to give up realistically for Andrew Wiggins trade wise? Rui, Dalton, and 1 to 2 pick swaps, and that's it. That's it. I'm gonna be honest. That's it. Just me being honest. Just that's it. So yeah, I don't know what you think about like Andrew Wiggins wise. Who would you trade for? James or Purple and Gold in the chat who asked that? But yeah, yeah. Okay.
I
What's
I
up?
I don't like
7 Day Sports Pod. How you doing, Brody? It's been a minute. I remember you used to send super chats and stuff too. Where's my super chat? Where's my love at? I don't get no love. All right, see how it is. I'm joking, bro. Go ahead, James. My bad.
yeah I I don't like Andrew. I remember him on the Warriors and I never liked him.
What's the
He just
reasons why you don't like him?
I think he's too lazy or non showing on the court.
Nonchalant, I'll say.
Yeah.
I I mean, it was never an issue until after his dad passed, though. Because his
I
dad
remember that
died.
like didn't that same thing happen to who was that on the Mavs? Uh
Uh,
the guy with the hair.
what jersey number?
I don't remember. The guy with the hair. It wasn't that.
Nah, you're good. 7 Day pause. I'm just joking with you, fam. You're good, dude. You have nothing to apologize for, bro. I'm just rocking. I'm just messing with you, dog. Trust me, you're good. You're good. Trust
But
me.
super chests are the weirdest to give right now. Like it's so many hoops and stuff. You have to go to YouTube and you have to be signed in and you have to make sure your location is on and stuff.
That's weird. Me personally, that's weird. But I like super chats because it's a little bit more money in my pockets. So
Yeah,
I
YouTube
don't
in
complain.
general and Google don't thief as much. Like Twitch. I think it's 40% they take or 30,
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
and
yeah, I
Twitch
think you're
would
right on that.
and
Go
and Twitch
Lakers,
will
bro. Go Lakers unusual.
Twitch will actually ban you if you give your viewers another way to pay you personally, like Cash App or your bank statements or PayPal.
Really?
That's like they banned hundreds
That's
of people because of this.
that's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like if a person wants to, if a person asks the person who's hosting or streaming or whatever, like, hey, like, how can I send you money because I like what you're doing? And Twitch, you're banning people for that. That's kind of crazy. Now, if they was trying to force the person, okay, sure, but like, come on, bro, what are we doing?
They're trying to get their cut,
Yeah,
and like,
that's all.
is there people still using Twitch? Like, I feel it's mostly been YouTube the
Tyson
last
that,
five
yeah, it's more
years.
so Tyson that, and yeah,
Like with Kai and stuff and all these people. I want to talk about something like outside basketball, and I will tie it to basketball. What are we doing as a nation? Not politically, I don't want to go there. I mean, with all these people that we call now the celebrities, like celebrities were the people who make the good movies, who play the good sports, who write the good novels. Now they're just people being nonchalant on the internet, and I don't understand what these people do.
Yeah, I don't either. But let me read this super chat real quick from my man 7 Days Sports Pod. By the way, appreciate the super chat, bro. I have a question for you, 7 Days Sports Pod. Do you have Discord? If you do have Discord, I would like for you to join my Discord server and enjoy our watch parties and stuff like that whenever you can. But the
Yeah,
super chat
I will create
message
a.
is the link. My bad, go ahead.
I said I will join your Discord. Maybe I will make one right now. You could send it to me.
Of course, I got you. I'll send it to you after this. After I read this, the Lakers will make a trade some than anyone thinks. I'm a big supporter, fam. Look out for a surprise trade. Been talking to some people in the no. All right. Salute, 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 salute. Appreciate the $4.99 bonus to my check. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But give me a minute. Let me see here, because I really hate when I like for Discord stuff. Like I really hate like I always have the links and stuff ready. It was just like I have to go to Discord and I have to open so many other tabs and all that, and it's so frustrating, dude. Because it takes longer to what you call it. It takes longer
Load.
to get the link and stuff that you want versus you know what I mean. So frustrating. Let me see. Give me a second.
It's all right. It's like tender toasting.
Oh, what's up, Blake? How are you doing, bro? Jayson Tatum is better than Larry. I think Larry Bird. I don't know. People disrespect Larry Bird too much,
Yeah,
man. Like I don't even care for him, and it's like, oh, brother. Larry Bird is a good guy, though.
I actually like Tatum. I feel like Tatum is the most Lakers player who have played for the Celtics.
Oh, you're breaking up. If you're talking, you're breaking up.
I said I think Tatum is the most Laker player who played for the Celtics.
Okay, my Freddie said hello, and she said for me to give y'all a hug and a sugar.
Tatum wants to be a Laker. Does he really though? Well, he'd better if he wants to be a Laker, he can request himself to the Lakers show if he wants to.
Okay, so I actually have to go to lunch right
His
now.
choice is
So I got your Discord.
okay. I sent it in the chat, and then yeah. So if you want to,
Yeah, I
I'll
got
put
it.
it in the chat, guys. So this is the
Yeah.
link right here.
So goodbye,
Okay.
everybody. Goodbye, bro. I will
Appreciate
be
you
here
for
every
joining,
time
bro.
you guys stream.
I
No
appreciate
problem.
it, man.
Goodbye.
Take care. Stay safe, fam.
Thank you.
I've been talking to Eris Pingus. We will talk soon. Oh, word. Oh, okay. Mr. Eric Pincus. Okay, okay. Okay. World Breaker said, H, nah, he's good where he's at. Y'all never see banner 18. All right, we'll see. Don't run when the rabbit got the gun. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You better hope and pray we don't get to banner number 18. I'm not saying the Lakers gonna win the championship this year, but never count us out either, fam. Tatum grew up loving Kobe and the Lakers and hated the Celtics. That is true, but I don't know. If he wants to be a Laker, cool. If not, also cool. I don't really care. I will love Anthony Edwards though to be a Laker. That's the guy for sure who I will go crazy for. Who I'll go crazy over for sure. But what's up, Blake? How are you doing, bro? Hopefully you having a safe and lovely day, safe and lovely Friday, and hopefully the fam is doing good. Same thing with everyone else in the chat. Oh, okay. Roll Breaker said, don't get it wrong, Bron's the GOAT, but he ain't winning with that roster y'all got now. I don't disagree. I don't disagree, my brother. You will never hear a disagreement with me because I even said it earlier today. If you listen to, but yeah, for sure. But anyways, I got let me see, 14 more minutes until I end the stream. Not much, just live streaming. Like I said, I'll live stream back to back. Again, shout out to DJ for letting me go live today. Shout out to the super chat that I just received from my man 7-day pods. And I'm getting ready to, once the stream is over, I'll get ready to grab something to eat and grab something to eat and then watch the Florida State game on the TV. That's what I'm probably going to do, to be honest with you. And that's probably what I'm going to do all day. Outside of watching YouTube and all that. You know, today's Friday and I want to relax and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I also got to talk to my also got to talk to someone and check up on them and everything after the stream. See what's going on in their little heads and stuff. My man Blake said, I want 7 days to tell us what he's been hearing. I need to know too, bro. Give us some information in that Discord server. Tell us in the NBA chat about the Lakers, sir. And Eric Pincus better be right, because if he ain't telling the truth, I'm gonna strangle him too. Grab him by his neck and wring his neck around like a chicken, bro. So, yeah. Let's see. We have a total of 47 people watching. Let's see if we can get to 50 people watching before the end of the stream. Let's see. We're at 36 likes. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys continue to drop a like. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes, man. Let's see. World Breaker said Bron should get a statue in LA 100%. I agree, but there's going to be some people who disagree, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's all good. Some people, hate Bron and everything, and it's all good. Blake said we need a marginal trade at least before camp. No need for Gabe or whatever. He said Kawhi. My man said Kawhi what? You said Kawhi Leonard's name wrong, but his demand kind of like Magic Johnson's deal back in the day was 27 million endorsements. Yeah, but Kawhi, Kawhi though, if his contract is voided, he will only be offered veteran minimums around the league. No, Bates is with the 76ers. World Breaker. He signed with the 76ers on the training camp deal. So I think that's where he's heading and everything. But yeah. Yeah, he got picked up from the 76ers. It's a training camp deal. I don't think he's going to be like role changer or anything. Like, I don't know. We already have like a dude Thero and Bronny and, guys to grow and develop anyways. I don't, like, I mean, he could potentially be a nice player, but I ain't gonna be heated or upset about him. Like that's just me personally. But either way, 11 more minutes. Well, that's what Kawhi Leonard wants. Okay, sure. Purple and Gold said, would you rather have as a backup Christian Wood or Jackson Hayes? I think people forget how good Christian Wood was, especially with Luka, but the injury, like Darvin Ham used him wrong first, and then injuries. So if I had to choose, I'm easily picking Christian Wood. Christian Wood is a better player than Jackson Hayes. So surprise Ime didn't stay with his last team because I don't know, like I don't know. He's a nice, promising player, but he ain't like going to change or anything or whatever. So that's what it is. But yeah, I'd rather have Christian Wood to answer your question. Christian Wood is I follow him on Instagram. All I see him doing is attending to birthday parties and working out, trying to get in basketball shape and stuff still. But overall, he's not really doing nothing. I'm surprised he's still a free agent. That's another player who needs to be signed too. Let's see. But yeah, that's to answer your question, Mr. Blake. All right, 9 more minutes, and then I gotta, dip. But I appreciate everyone though for, yeah, I'll love him too as a backup center if he's healthy. The issue is I don't know if he's actually healthy. I don't even know if he's in basketball shape. I think he should be healthy now, but I don't know if he's in basketball shape, and I don't know if he will want to come back to the Lakers after we waived him and stuff like that. But yeah, I would like him back too. Also, if he's healthy and he wants to come back. Dwight Howard, we're good on Dwight Howard. World Breaker said that mother was cold in Houston. I think they should play him as a wing guy, not as much so as they would a traditional 4 or 5. That's how he was eating back then. No, he was used as a center, but the issue is they need to have him. The issue with Darvin Ham was he just had him as a center, like not a center. He had him as a 3-and-D wing, like you was making him just shoot threes and only threes. But he's a player that is an inside and step out player. He's not like a player that's outside to inside, outside in, like outside in. He's more of a inside outside guy. So that's what I think. Purple and Gold said DK is back in the lab. Five Emperor, Robin, JJ. I don't know. I don't know, fam. I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'm gonna keep it respectful about Dalton Connect, man. I really do not like him. See what is lethal in the mid post? Yeah. He could do everything Brandon Ingram can do for real. They're not maximum. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the issue though, for real. But it is what it is. But Christian Wood is better at guarding out on the perimeter though. I'll say that. I mean, Steve Sally is either out of rotation or injured. Yeah, that's what happened though. He was injured because he was going to be a backup center, but he had surgery, and then we never knew when he was going to return and stuff. And he got surgery late and stuff also. Like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The Lakers going to be. You think? I think we'll be like a top 3 seed, top 3 to 4 seed. To be honest with you. Did you see Zion, Slim Zion during media day? I did, and I'm happy for him. Hopefully he can stay healthy and have a good season. I'm rooting for the guy. But you know, Zion to Lakers. I don't know. He got those R word allegations against him. I don't need a player like that on his team. I got Lakers 3rd seed. I agree.
AJ so chooses that he doesn't want to eat, you let him have the rest of those sandwiches.
Slim Zion will he maintain or let go Zion? I don't know. I'm rooting for him. Me personally, I think he'll be in shape. I think he'll stay in shape, man. I really do. I'm rooting for the guy and everything, but I don't want to, assume whatever. Wait, we just got reports. So the Jazz expect five-time All-Star Kevin Love to join them for training camp next week. Sources tell Jake Fisher and me. That's crazy. So Kevin Love looks like he's gonna be. He'll probably be trade. He'll probably get bought out the trade deadline or something. I'm trying to figure out what is. I'm seeing people talk about Florida State uh, losing to Virginia right now. Kind of crazy. So I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh, college football. Florida State is playing, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Because I need Florida. I don't know. I'm not saying I need Florida State to do necessarily do anything, but I would like for them to stay undefeated because I want to see them in the ACC championship game. To be honest, but I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow game is legit fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the other games tomorrow, like Penn State and Oregon and all that. So we'll see for sure. Caleb fits the Clippers' age range. Hey, well, I need him to be a Laker, not a Clipper. I need him to be a Laker. Bring him on the team for locker room presence and everything. That's what I want him for. Otherwise, if he don't want to come, he don't want to come. But it would be nice for him to come. Would be nice. But give so 3 more minutes and then I'll end the stream, folks. End the stream. I appreciate everyone. Great streams back to back. Expect next week. I think next week I'll probably discuss uh the Lakers expectations and stuff if DJ don't do it. And then probably talk about should the Lakers pay Austin Reaves um the money that he wants or whatever. So by Gerardo, the bandwagon will take your spot. That's crazy. You want to come up here? I mean, the stream. I mean, the link is right there, brother. You can come up here and take my spot if you really want to, or you're just gonna be all talk and no bite. Thank you, G. Thank you, G. You the man per cube. Yeah. Nah, but that is crazy. Eagles over the bandwagon. Can I do it right now, sir? Eagles over Ravens. OKC over Lakers. Hey, that's crazy, bro. The Dodgers over Geraldo's favorite team. I'm a Orioles and a Cardinals fan, and you're right. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. Florida Panthers over Geraldo's favorite hockey team. I'm a Florida Panthers fan, so yeah. For hockey, I'm a Florida Panthers fan. Why you got two teams? Family reasons and my own reasons. Just be a bandwagon? No, I'm good, gang. But yeah, should the Lakers get Kawhi Leonard after that? Get Walker Kessler, Lloyd Marketing? With what money is the real question. That's I don't know. Like I would like Walker Kessler, but I'm not giving up two first, and then I'm trying to figure out what money. You know? Oh, you good, huh? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Even though the Jags give me pain and agony, and the Ravens do in the playoffs, I still love the Ravens and them. You know. Niggas don't care about selling cap. That's crazy. No, but Kawhi Leonard though, you're getting him on a veteran minimum though. Like you're getting him on a vet min though. If his contract is voided, he becomes a free agent, and his only options are veteran minimums. That's why I'm not trading for Kawhi Leonard and vet min. Yeah, if Kawhi Leonard gets bought out, his only options are veteran minimums. Do you know how buyout stuff work, Cuba? Why will Kawhi Leonard choose? Other teams are going to offer him the same thing, so he has to choose between other teams also. The only thing he can accept is a veteran minimum contract because other teams already signed their free agents this year, this offseason. Lawyer Mike, Mr. Ryan. Well, excuse me, the bandwagon of the wagons of the wagons. I'll shut my mouth because it's 8:02, it's 8:01. You know what I mean? So I'm done with the stream today. I appreciate everyone, bro. Y'all have a safe and lovely Friday. I will see you guys. I'll probably do a stream. I will probably do a stream on Monday before the Dolphins and Jets game or whatever. But make sure you guys, take care of yourselves. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. Peace out, guys. Peace out. God bless. Have a safe, lovely day.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers in 5 select.
Just got another ring for you, and I know be gone, ball. We don't take no days off. I just want to put a 3 on a card. Back home, the rest illegal. We won't be going for the secret. Team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, niggas lethal, dog. Yeah. Still going. Back home smoking legal. We won't be going for the sequel. Team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, niggas lethal, dog. Still going.